Going on, guys, Jack here, and I am back with another episode of my West Ham United career mode. And there has been a lack of episodes for the career mode as of late because we're coming to the end of FIFA 17. I'm not sure if you guys really do enjoy seeing the series, but to keep you up to date, we did obviously play against PSG in the last episode too. We do have a 2-0 advantage over them, 2 away goals too, which is awesome. But guys, if you want to see more career mode, make sure to smash that like button and also hit that subscribe button too to show that you are enjoying the series, that you want to see more from me. And I'm trying to hit 2,500 subs, so if you are new, please, it only takes a couple of seconds out of your day to hit that subscribe button. We do kick off things now against PSG. Our strongest team is available to us. Lewandowski, Hazard, Lucas is an incredible front three and one of probably the best trios in European football. As Gundogan though plays the ball into Diarra, obviously with Paul Pogba suspended, Diarra does come in here and the Uruguay man does find Dani Ceballos. The Spaniard gets the ball into Promes into the top corner. The Dutchman gets West Ham off to an absolute flyer, 3-0 in aggregate, and that was a brilliant header. He leaped so high, and Diarra controls play beautifully. Dani Ceballos, known for his brilliant delivery, gets it in, and that is not an easy task getting over the defender there. But Quincy Promes, not renowned obviously for his heading ability, has got us ahead here, 1-0 up, and Dani Ceballos will come forward again for West Ham right at the end of the half. The ball comes in, Maricardi's there, denied by the post. It is cleared away from Stambouli here, and going in at half time, West Ham looking very, very strong in what has been a very dull first half. But 3-0 up on aggregate, we're looking good of going into the next round. Unfortunately for PSG, it's Dani Ceballos gets the ball now. Eric Dier does actually lose that to Pastore. The Argentine holds play up beautifully, finds Hazard, tries to find Lewandowski, but Butland scoops up the loose ball as Dani Ceballos gives the possession away to Thiago Motta. Motta plays the ball into Lewandowski, back into Stambouli, into Thiago Motta. The Italian does find Pastore, back into Stambouli. The Frenchman's through on goal, 1-1. PSG get themselves back in the game on the night, but they still have to find 2 more goals. And interesting enough, they do find 2 more goals and get it level, they will go through on away goals. So West Ham, they got split apart there, which is not like this team. We have to make sure we keep on top of our game, keep our heads, and don't let that goal affect us. Play our own game and see if we can continue dominating. But it would be PSG on the attack again though. Stambouli into Lucas here. The Brazilian cuts inside. It does actually fall back into Stambouli. He's running the show here. Pastore lays it off to Lewandowski. Back to Pastore. The Argentine rushed the shot there. Never find the back of it as Eden Hazard comes forward now. He's been a bit quiet today as he gets the ball into the box though. Does actually fall back to Lucas. Saved by Butland. Cleared away from Gundogan. West Ham very, very close to going behind here today as Promes now comes forward here. West Ham get into a really good position. The right winger gets it into Icardi again, just wide of the mark. West Ham trying to get themselves back into the game as Dahoud, Mark Noble and Kennedy come onto the pitch now. Trying to make the difference here as Icardi links up with Dahoud. Dahoud flicks the ball over the top, finds Dier, heads it back into Icardi. It's Mauro Icardi. It's blocked by Marquinhos there. From the resulting attack, West Ham come forward with Quincy Promes here. The right winger gets onto the ball. He's already got a goal to his name here. It's Quincy Promes, plays it into Eric Dier, turns away, shoots, Dier 2-1. West Ham 4-1 on aggregate. And West Ham have booked their place into the next round of the Champions League. Eric Dier shows up just 4 minutes from time with a call, and it actually wasn't a call finish. It was actually a bullet into the top corner. No chance for Courtois. So close though, isn't he? No way he's ever going to get a hand stat. That would have broke his wrists, I guarantee it. Eric Dier with his first goal in the Champions Cup. Very important goal for West Ham as we do book our place into the next round of these knockout stages in Europe. Great to see goals from Quincy Promes and Eric Dier were enough to see off PSG, who actually were really good in the second half. You can tell they wanted the game, but unfortunately they just couldn't get the goals they was looking for. West Ham ease on through 2-1. Quincy Promes, man of the match with a goal and an assist. What a signing he's turning out to be from us. Probably one of the best impact signs I've made in a while for this West Ham United team. As now we get ready for an FA Cup game against Manchester City. It's battle of the biggest teams here. It's a superstar outing. It really is. Pogba, Icardi, Gundogan, Dier, Promes, Ceballos, Shawstone, Zuma, Bellerin, and obviously Jack Butland make the side here today. It is the semi-finals here. Arsenal look to be through, well they are through in the final here. Who will be meeting them at Wembley as these two teams take each other on? And like I said, it was a superstar out in Otamendi, Company, Zabaleta, Aubameyang, Cruz, Toure, De Bruyne, Sterling. It is massive names here in this game. Who is going to pop up as the biggest stars here? As Paul Pogba lines up a shot here from a free kick 22 yards out. It's Pogba, hits the wall, goes safe into the hands of the goalkeeper. As Zabaleta plays with Fernando loses that to Dani Ceballos, and Icardi gets onto the ball, throws it into Paul Pogba. He's getting shut down, gets the shot away. West Ham lead just after the 17th minute mark here. Paul Pogba with the finish, and he has been in incredible form. It just had to be him here. Dani Ceballos cuts the ball out brilliantly here as Icardi just slips it on through into Paul Pogba, who just shoots. That's going away from the goalkeeper. It's a really good finish, and that is what we're all about. West Ham get the one chance they needed, and Pogba would bury it. West Ham come forward again now, right on the half an hour mark, as Pogba lays off Quincy Promes, who's in great form at the moment here. The Netherlands man gets the ball into the box, but Zabaleta puts his head on the line there with a good and brave clearance. As Dani Ceballos now lays off play into Gundogan, shoots from the corner, save from the goalkeeper here. Still 1-0 as City would come forward out their attack. Yaya Toure into Gal Clichy. The Frenchman does really well to get away from his man here. Gal Clichy cuts inside. It's still Clichy. Lays it off to Aubameyang, and his shot is tamed as West Ham come forward again with one last attack before the half-time interval here. Gundogan crosses the ball in. It falls to Pogba, and you would expect him to blast that into the back of the net. It does go into the keeper's hands. We're going to half-time 1-0 up. We have got 1 foot in the final, but there's still so much to go and so much can happen in these games. As West Ham go on the counter-attack though with Paul Pogba 73 minutes into the game. It's been a dull second half. The ball does get laid off into Dani Ceballos really cleanly here. It falls to Wilson, saved from the keeper. How on earth has he not scored there? But West Ham come forward again with Luke Shaw here. Crosses it in. Pogba was there. Whoa, it's still everywhere, but no one could get a head to it or a foot as Wilson goes through on goal here. It's Callum Wilson taken out by Otamendi. It's a penalty to the Hammers with 5 minutes left to go in this game, and the man stepping up is Mr. West Ham himself, Mark Noble. Against the City goalkeeper, he's been in great form. West Ham double their lead with again 4 minutes left to go in this game. We've booked our place in the final, and my word, what a roller coaster of an episode it has been. We've booked ourselves into 2 next rounds of knockout stages. We're into a final 2 in the FA Cup. I believe we've got a semi-final left to play in the Champions League. Mark Noble takes the accolade there with the winning goal, and West Ham have booked themselves in the final, like I've said, but it wouldn't be for another City attack here. The corner comes in, the keeper's up, it's saved by Butland, and cleared away from Bellerin. Great defensive header here. The City player misses it. Wilson plays back to Noble. West Ham on the counter-attack now with Dani Ceballos. The Spaniard cuts inside of his man here. Wilson's in space here, plays it into Callum Wilson. First time effort, wide of the mark. West Ham end the game, 2-0 victors, and are through into the next round against Manchester City. Paul Pogba, Mark Noble with the finishes here today. And as you can see, the full-time stats do show that West Ham had a lot of shots. That was, the better team here today that deserved to go through. And that's the spirit we was looking for. You know, obviously, morale is high at the club at the moment. Obviously, with going through into Europe, and obviously now in the FA Cup final, these players are playing so well here. More training for some of the youth players here. Dembele, Paloshki, Bergin, Sal, and obviously Perrin looking at a very decent here, as we do see a 2-1 win against Newcastle. Also in the Barclays Premier League, Kenny picks up an injury and a goal, and Antonio with the other one. Our wingers looking very, very strong this episode, to say the least. More training for the team. Mateo Paloshki does reach 72 rated. He's looking like a real superstar, guys, and he might have a part to play next season if we do continue this series. But guys, that's it for today's video. We are 11 points clear at the top of the BPL with a game in hand. I mean, with United with a game in hand. But if you did enjoy it, as always, make sure to smash that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you are new around here too. I'd very much appreciate it. And as always, hope you have a really nice day. And I'll catch you all in the next one. And peace.